Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. IBF, WBA, WBO heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk told under what conditions he will fight with the absolute super middleweight champion Saul Alvarez. Former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua hopes that one day he will still be able to meet WBC title holder Tyson Fury. Recall that Joshua and Fury were negotiating a fight this year, but their fight broke down due to the fact that Deontay Wilder defended his right to a trilogy with Gypsy King in the arbitration card. As a result, Joshua fought against the mandatory challenger for the WBO title, Alexander Usyk, to whom he lost by unanimous decision, losing 3 championship belts. However, Joshua has the right to an immediate rematch. It is expected that their second fight with Usyk will take place in the spring of 2022. Former world heavyweight champion Joseph Parker said he hopes to see unification between WBA, WBO and IBF title holder Alexander Usyk and WBC champion Tyson Fury in the near future. Recall that under the contract, Usyk is obliged to give a rematch to Anthony Joshua, from whom he took away 3 championship titles in September. The former manager of the Klitschko brothers, Bernd Bente, told how Anthony Joshua can defeat the WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk in a rematch. WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury sent greetings to the owner of the WBA, WBO and IBF titles Alexander Usyk. The British boxer hinted at his desire to fight with the Ukrainian, making a reference to his trademark phrase, "I'm coming for you," with which Alexander had previously addressed Derek Chisora and Anthony Joshua. "Hey Alexander, tell Alexander I'm coming. I'm going to New York," Tyson Fury said on FaceTime. In response, Usyk said that he was not thinking about a duel with Gypsy King yet. "I'm not thinking about Fury," the United Champion said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. IBF, WBA, WBO heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk told under what conditions he will fight with the absolute super middleweight champion, Saul Alvarez. Canelo is a handsome man. Of course, he specially chose an opponent, Ilunga Makabo, to take another belt for himself. If he wants to box with me in cruisers, then I can go down there, but on condition that I still have the belts in heavyweight, because I will return there again later. I think Canelo will beat Makaba. If we meet, I'll have to beat him. I don't know Ilunga Makaba personally, but I've watched his fights on TV. Canelo is good, and I saw a couple of fights with that guy. Everything revolves around Canelo," Usyk said. Former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua hopes that one day he will still be able to meet WBC title holder Tyson Fury. When the time comes from this fight, it will take place, one obstacle after another period on the way to our duel. I can't chase what's not in front of me. Now my task is to become a 3-time world heavyweight champion. That's my motivation, Joshua told BBC Sport. Former world heavyweight champion Joseph Parker said he hopes to see a unification fight between Alexander Usyk and WBC champion Tyson Fury in the near future. I think everyone wants to see a unification fight for all 4 titles. It seems to me that there are many nuances here. Many people need to conduct a large number of negotiations behind the scenes. We are talking about fighters, their managers, promoters and television networks. If everyone can find a common language and agree, then I think we'll be able to see this fight in the near future. I hope so, Joseph Parker said in an interview. The former manager of the Klitschko brothers, Bernd Bernte, told how Anthony Joshua can defeat the WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk in a rematch. Usyk is a fighter that you don't want to fight unless you are obligated. He is a very flexible, extremely mobile lefty who moves well, works well with his head, moves his upper body well. He has a huge amateur experience, 350 fights. This guy knows everything. Joshua needs to fight like a big shot. Anthony is a more powerful puncher, he is taller. That's why Joshua has to fight like a big shot and put pressure on Usyk. This is difficult to do because Alexander is a flexible, well counter-attacking boxer. But if Joshua turns on his jab, throws more combinations, uses his right hand more actively, puts more pressure on him and takes more risks, then you will have a good chance of winning this fight, Bernd Bernte told. The owner of the WBA, WBO and IBF titles in the heavyweight division, Alexander Usyk, said that he likes to watch the fights of the WBA welterweight world champion Terence Crawford. According to Usyk, as an American boxer, he is more interesting than the still Mexican absolute world champion Saul Alvarez. I don't like watching fights on TV at all, but I follow Terence Crawford. I'm a fan of his. I don't think about who stands higher in pound for pound, Canelo or Crawford. I just like Terence better. Who will win the Crawford-Spence fight if they box? I hope Terence wins. I look at Crawford's movements, his thoughts. I look at Crawford's movements, his thoughts, what he does, listen to what he is told. It's not just boxing, it's a big match, Alexander Usyk said in an interview. United heavyweight world champion Alexander Usyk called on fans to thank his friend Vasily Lomachenko for the fight with Richard Comey. Dear friends, another great event that took place yesterday in New York at Madison Square Garden has ended. Vasily Lomachenko and his entire team won. The whole country rejoices, and the whole world rejoices. Friends, what would like to say? I would like to say that such moments that happened yesterday unite us very much and make us happy. Let's support Vasily Lomachenko and thank him for the magnificent, beautiful work that he showed us yesterday, for the great noble heart that he showed us yesterday, which he has. A wonderful duel, said Usyk. The WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury, who attended the Vasily Lomachenko-Richard Comey boxing evening in New York, gave a short interview to the YouTube channel after the event. In a branded manner, he teased the owner of the WBA, WBO and IBF titles Alexander Usyk, and also supported his former rival Deontay Wilder, expressing the opinion that he will still become a champion. Journalist: Tyson, what did you say to Usyk when you were there? Usyk can lick my balls, Fury said. Journalist: your message for Deontay Wilder after you fight? My message to Deontay Wilder: go on, champion, you can do it, I believe in Deontay. He will once again become world champion, you better believe it. You had the opportunity to see Jarrett Anderson, what do you think about his performance? I always thought Jarrett would be the next heavyweight champion of the world, Fury said. Alexander Usyk said that he wants to hold his next fight in Ukraine. Despite talk of unification with WBC champion Tyson Fury, Usyk will most likely have to carry out an immediate rematch with Anthony Joshua, stipulated in the contract. According to the Ukrainian boxer, he wants the fight to take place at the Olympic Sports Complex in Kyiv. I don't know who I will fight next. I think everything will happen where there will be more money. Because this is a business, it is clear that a lot depends on us, but everything is spinning. People are investing money. If I choose, I will definitely like to place my audience and box at a stadium in Kyiv, Usyk said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.